to the African. It'll never be another one after this, so just pay your mission and pay attention. Little bit of this, little bit of that. Little bit of this, little bit of that. Little bit of this, little bit of that. Might dump a clip where them is at. Might where
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Colorado Rockies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's Dodger baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Julio Urias, Mexican-born lefty, is the man on the mound in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Too low, 1-0. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. Now, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here. This team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Now the 2-0 home.
Nope.
Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. The Rockies shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
The 3-1. And he lays off. Ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Daniel Murphy steps in now. In past meetings with Julio Urias, he's just 2 for 9. He's taken him deep once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Murphy, a veteran at 35 years of age. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Betts. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Blackmon, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to. He was taken in the second round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. Two guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Hit to first. The second for 1. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Kyle Freeland gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Former first-round pick from the Denver area. This guy has really good stuff. I think he's more of a bulldog. Good fastball, 92 to 94 miles an hour. Good hard slider. That's his main go-to pitch. When you talk to anybody around this guy that knows him, he's the ultimate competitor. One of the top young left-handed pitchers in the game right now.
So striding in, Max Muncy. He's definitely a long ball threat. Currently 3rd in the National League in that category.
Man, D-Row, talk about a month. This guy hit 8 long balls last month.
Yeah, Dan, he is locked in. I want you to focus on his bat path through the zone. He is getting it in early and staying through the baseball.
Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. There to take it is Desmond, and that's the first out.
Batting second, the right fielder, Mookie.
Here's Mookie Betts, swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting third.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. This one's down to third. Arenado's got it. Throw to Murphy, he'll take care of him, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We are still scoreless. Now batting, Ian Desmond. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The center fielder, Ian Desmond.
And the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting seven, the second baseman, number 1.
At the plate, Garrett Hampson. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. No score here as we play inning number 2. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
All even now, 2-2. Fastball laid off well below the knees. And it's fouled away. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Might have gone after ball 4 there as this one's fouled away off to the right.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
That'll bring up Tony Walters, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Coming to the plate now, Cody Bellinger. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
Yeah, and here we are several weeks into the season, and this guy has been absolutely killing the ball. I think he's got a chance to be near the top in home runs when it all shakes out.
100% agree, D-Row. When you get this late in the season, he's not doing it with smoke and mirrors. This guy's off to a great start, and I expect to continue all season long.
0-1 the count. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
A bouncer to the left side. Arenado has it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Striding forward now, Corey Seager, and he's been swinging it well the last couple of games. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Blackman is under it. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. And the pitch. Freeland playing here in his age 26 season. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Bottom of the second here with no score. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Chris Taylor with a solo shot. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
That wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
Stepping in now, Gavin Lux.
The second baseman, number 9.
And that misses for ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 5 homers and 23 driven in. The 1-0. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And Desmond will make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Dodgers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 LA.
Welcome back to Dodger Stadium, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their boys in blue this season. At the start of the day's action, they come in having issued the fewest walks in the league, while carrying around the best overall ERA as well. Talking with one coach earlier, he told me how much pride their pitchers take in attacking the zone. He said they all have dynamic stuff, and they have a lot of confidence that if they're just throwing a lot of strikes, the velocity, movement, and deception of their pitches will take care of the rest. Guys, it's a staff that will come right after you, but they don't think you can hit it either.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. Softly hit to short. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And in to hit next, the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, and it's 0-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
1 ball.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Ball 1.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw to first ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Dodgers lead it 1-0. Bottom of the third now. And next will be the power hitting catcher, Will Smith. First pitch on its way. Scorched to third. Gloved by Arenado. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Stepping in, Julio Urias. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Urias.
Here's the pitch. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Arenado will look this one in, and that's out number 2. Next for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now the 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Dahl. And that's the 3rd out. Dodgers retired on just 4 pitches, but they hold a 1-0 lead. New inning set to get underway, and set to go as the 3rd baseman, Nolan Arenado. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is lifted out to left. Taylor is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Into the box now, Charlie Blackmon. He drew a walk his first time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball back outside.
Now the 1-0 is taken. Strike 1.
1-1.
And he fouls this one off. Ball 2.
2 strikes.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
David Dahl to the plate now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. Two and 1 to David Dahl.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1.
Ball 3.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field double. And as we give you a look at the Rockies leaderboard, you can see his total there. Currently second best on the ball club. Into the box, Ian Desmond. as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Runner in scoring position with two gone. The 0-1 offering fouled away. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Giving chase is Bellinger. But he can't get to it, and that'll score the runner from second as it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Number 1.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The set and the 1-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
And he lays off again, ball 3. Desmond stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass.
The catcher, number 14, Tony.
So coming to the plate, Tony Walters looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. He was a little angry on that heater.
The 0-1 offering. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. One run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. 2-2 to the Colorado catcher.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Here's the payoff pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Rockies do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up, all even at 1 apiece.
The right fielder, Mookie.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Mookie Betts is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now here's the pitch. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Count still at 1-2. Pitch on the way. Fastball well outside.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Drilled down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Here it comes. Hit to third. Arenado's got it. And that's the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. Here comes the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Dahl is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Man at second here with 2 away. And striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Three and 1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Taylor. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
The set and the 1-0. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Taylor playing here in his age 29 season. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Fouled off. 2 down, runners at first and second. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Story picks it up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We played 4 full, all tied at 1-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. Dustin May will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Number 85, Dustin May.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Kyle Freeland.
Kyle Freeland.
First pitch on its way.
Nope.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Here it comes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Now back.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and in to hit next, shortstop Trevor Story. Here's the first pitch to him. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1. One out, nobody on. Pops this one up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
The 0-2 once more.
Ball back with there.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
So now to the plate, Daniel Murphy. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. skied into straightaway right. On the move is Betts. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today, and while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Gavin Lux. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to take it is Desmond, and that's the first out. So digging in now, Will Smith. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. And the throw is a high one, but he's able to keep a foot tethered on the bag, and that becomes out number 2. Kike Hernandez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Low for ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 4 home runs, 13 RBIs. Off-speed pitch just missed inside. Hit hard up the middle. Scooped up. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
The 0-1. Swing and a liner right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers leave 1. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Ross Stripling takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 68.
Here's Nolan Arenado, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as we present the Rockies leaderboard, you can see he currently paces the ball club in that department. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Too low to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
That one's in there on the black. 2-1. Stripling has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they'd love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
And he fouls this one off. Line toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
To the plate now, David Dahl. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. 1-1.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Hit weakly back to the mound. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ian Desmond. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time. This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team a lead.
Second and third here, 1 man out. And he strikes out. And oh boy, all he needed was a fly ball somewhere to give him the lead, but instead there are 2 gone now.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Into the box now, Garrett Hampson, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, D-Roy. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
In now, Tony Walters, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-0.
Ball that time.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And, he thought that was ball 4, but it's called a strike. 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Swing and a liner. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Off of one leg in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Upstairs.
The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
2-0.
Loud contact by Mookie and a ball carrying well to left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Lifted in the air out towards left center. There to take it is Desmond, and that's the first out. Stepping into the box, Cody Bellinger, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. In there, strike 1. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Breaking ball, that's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Popped up. Story over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Corey Seager. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. 2 out here and a runner at second. Two and 0 now.
Tread lightly in this situation. Got a great hitter at the plate. Runner in scoring position. Don't be afraid. You got the base open.
The set and the 2-0 down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
He's set. The 3-1. And, might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1 left for L.A. They're down 2-1. 7th inning ready to roll, and next will be the pitcher, Kyle Freeland. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good off-speed pitch, had him out in front for strike 1. Fouled away. Rockies pitcher with a bat in his hands and a 1-2 count.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Ready now, Daniel Murphy. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering on its way.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Swing and a line drive, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Chris Taylor will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, that's a ball. 0-1, no play.
The 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Lays off. 2-2 now. Line to the right side. Blackman is there, 1 away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Digging in once again, Gavin Lux. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready. Here's the first offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Blackman is under it. 2 gone. So striding forward now, Will Smith. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah. 0-1's the count.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Dodgers down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Adam Kolarek will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Austin Barnes is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Now pitching and batting 9.
Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the veteran third baseman Nolan Arenado. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Kolarek is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. For a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Colorado. The right fielder.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Charlie Blackmon. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. The 1-0 pitch. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Now the 2-0. Fouled off. Two balls and a strike. Here it is.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen.
And you know who's the happiest about that insurance run right now? The guys in the bullpen. They can now breathe a little easier knowing they have a bigger cushion to work with to close this one out.
Into the box now, David Dahl. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
He's set, and the pitch. Ian Desmond is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. And he misses 2-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
3-1 to him now. And a full count now, 3-2. 2 out, nobody on. Popped high in the air. Lux is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Rockies strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's now 3-1 Colorado. Carlos Estevez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 54, Carlos Estevez.
So here's Austin Barnes, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed. A good off-speed pitch. And the pitch.
I got to count 2-2.
Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they'd gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Next up is Max Muncy. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Popped high in the air. Murphy is under it, no problem. 1 away. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Strike taken, the throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Swung on and lifted into shallow center field. Hampson backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him up, but he clearly had it under control.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. Comes set, now the pitch. In there, 0-1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone, strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. From the stretch to 2-2 now.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Here now the 2-2. Pops this one up. Arenado in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Ready with another 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Dodgers leave one. They still trail it here 3-1. Joe Kelly enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Digging in, Garrett Hampson, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Number 1.
First delivery to him on the way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the ninth.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the ninth. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive, and you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
A runner at first with no outs here. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
And this is low, ball 1.
Count 1-0.
None out, runners at first and second. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. A look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Into the bullpen and gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Brustar Graterol will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Brustar Graterol.
Trevor Story steps in now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. Fly ball out toward left center field. Giving chase is Bellinger. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Daniel Murphy looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Just missing here. 2-0.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Now the 2-0 home.
Ball. Down.
Nolan Arenado is on deck. Swinging away and maybe a bit too anxious there. Still ahead in the count. 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. 3-2.
3-2.
Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. The next 3-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch on its way. Now the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that gets through a base hit. He's 3 for 5.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Charlie Blackmon, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Line drive to center field. Bellinger is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But the Rockies strike for 3, all coming on this 3-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers. It's the Rockies 6 and the Dodgers 1. Brian Shaw, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Brian Shaw.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now.
For the Dodgers, the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Now the pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one. Here comes the 0-1.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Shaw has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and when you look at his whip over those innings, it's not a particularly pretty number, over 1.5, so he's often dealing with a lot of traffic on the base paths, unfortunately. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dahl is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
Up next to the Dodgers.
And there are the final numbers for the Colorado starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Here's Corey Seager as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 0-2 once more. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate, Chris Taylor, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Let's go.
3-0 now. Gavin Lux would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Three and 1 to the Dodgers left fielder.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And set to go is the second baseman, Gavin Lux. From the belt, the pitch on a swing, and he popped him up off to the left in foul territory. And he'll make the catch to put an end to this one. And the Rockies have bounced back from consecutive losses to take Game 3 of the series as this ball game is over. And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. Colorado wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Kyle Freeland earns his 5th winner of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 6 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Dodgers, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base.